Hey everybody, what's up? Time to do an artist vinyl collection video. I haven't done one in such a long time. I'm going to go through records by a band which consists of Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and John Bonzo Bonham. That band is Led Zeppelin, or the Mighty Blimp. This is my third Led Zeppelin vinyl collection video. I deleted the first one that I did a long time ago. I still have the second one up. This is going to be my third Led Zeppelin vinyl collection video. I bought a lot of Led Zeppelin records since the last Led Zeppelin vinyl collection video. And my Led Zeppelin vinyl collection, I've been buying a lot of albums by them, a lot of different pressings by them. And I'm proud to go through all of them for this vinyl collection video. So I hope you enjoy this Led Zeppelin vinyl collection video, and let's begin. I'm going to start off with some 7-inch singles. First one here is Whole Lotta Love, backed with Livin' Lovin' Maid, She's Just a Woman. This is a mono single. Next, we have the Immigrant Song, backed with Hey Hey What Can I Do. This is a US pressing. Next we have the Immigrant Song, backed with Hey Hey What Can I Do. This is a Japanese pressing. These are the lyrics here to the Immigrant Song. Here's a record on Atlantic. It's a Japanese pressing. I have a second copy of the Immigrant Song. This is a Japanese pressing as well. Same copy. I bought this one at my local record store, and the vinyl is the same thing. Okay, that's the Led Zeppelin 7-inch singles I have. Now on to the albums. I have multiple copies of just about every Led Zeppelin studio album. The last few albums I have like about 2 copies at least. But the first 6 albums I have like maybe a little more than 3. I hope you enjoy seeing multiple copies of every Led Zeppelin album. And let's start off with the first album, Led Zeppelin 1, US pressing. Here's the Atlantic label here. Another copy of Led Zeppelin 1, US pressing. This one has a rare Atlantic label variant here. This is the Atco style Atlantic label, purple, white, and gold, or brown. Here's another Led Zeppelin 1. This is a 2014 deluxe reissue on vinyl. Here's another copy of Led Zeppelin 1. This is a UK pressing. It's a second pressing. Here's a record. It's on the Atlantic Plum label. Okay, now on to Led Zeppelin 2. Here's copy number 1, US pressing. This is the Robert Ludwig pressing. It has the initials RL on the dead wax. Here's the RL initials here on the dead wax. Here's another Led Zeppelin 2, US pressing. This is also a Robert Ludwig pressing. As you can see, there's RL right here. Here's another Led Zeppelin 2. This is a 2014 deluxe vinyl reissue. Here's a Japanese pressing. Here's a lyric insert. Here's the record, Japanese pressing. Okay, I have a couple UK pressings of Led Zeppelin 2. Here's copy number 1. Gatefold. Here's the Atlantic Plum label. Here's my final copy of Led Zeppelin 2. Also a UK pressing. And here's the Atlantic Plum label. Okay, now on to Led Zeppelin 3. I have about 4 copies of this album to show you. This is copy number 1, US pressing. This is the one I've had for a while. Here's the Atlantic red, white, and green label. Here's a Japanese pressing. Gatefold. Here's a Japanese green, white, and blue label. Here's another Led Zeppelin 3. Here's the gatefold. As you can see, this is laminated, and that is because this is a UK first pressing. Here's the UK Atlantic Plum label. Here's my final copy of Led Zeppelin 3. This is a 2014 deluxe vinyl reissue. Alright, on to Led Zeppelin 4. Here's the US pressing. Inner sleeve. Here's a record. This is a red, white, and green label. Here's another Led Zeppelin 4. This is a vinyl only copy that I bought a couple years ago for $1. This has a 75 Rockefeller Plaza byline instead of 1841 Broadway. The previous US Led Zeppelin albums that I showed you with this red, white, and green Atlantic label, they all have an 1841 Broadway byline. Another Led Zeppelin 4. Gatefold. Here's a UK Atlantic Plum label. This is the final Led Zeppelin album released in the UK with this UK Atlantic Plum label. And I forgot to show the UK inner sleeve here. This one's a bit darker than the US one that I showed you. Okay, now on to House of the Holy, one of my absolute favorite Led Zeppelin albums. Here's a US album. Gatefold. Here's the original embossed inner sleeve here. Atlantic label. This one has a 1841 Broadway byline. Here's another House of the Holy. This is the recent 2014 deluxe vinyl reissue, remastered. Okay, now on to Physical Graffiti. Here's the original US pressing. Here are the contents of the record. Here's record 1 on the Swan Song label. Here's record 2, also on Swan Song. Here's a 2015 deluxe vinyl reissue, remastered. Okay, now on to presents. Here's the US pressing. Gatefold. Here's the original inner sleeve. Not in the greatest condition. Here's a record on the Swan Song label. Here's a 2015 deluxe vinyl reissue of Presents. Here's A Song Remains the Same. Original US pressing. Gatefold. This actually has a book, a little booklet. Both of these records are on the Swan Song label. Now on to In Through the Outdoor, the last album that Led Zeppelin recorded while they were still a band. Here's copy number 1. Inner sleeve here. Swan Song label. And here's the 2015 deluxe vinyl reissue of In Through the Outdoor. Here's copy number 3 with the paper bag. And this is the cover that came in that paper bag. Now on to Kota. Here's the US pressing. This one's embossed. Gatefold. Here's the original inner sleeve in wonderful condition. Here's the record. This one's in stellar condition. Here's a 2015 deluxe vinyl reissue. This is a 3 LP set. This one has the best companion disc out of all the Led Zeppelin remasters that have been released the past couple years. Okay, that's all the Led Zeppelin studio albums. The rest of these will be miscellaneous albums. The first one here is a bootleg. This is a Touch and Go. And here's a track list. As you can see, Moby Dick is listed, but Moby Dick does not play on this record. There's a record. Okay, next record is a Robert Plant solo album. This is currently the only Led Zeppelin solo album I have at this time. It's now in Zen. The original US pressing. Okay, the rest of these records are going to be box sets, so I hope you enjoy seeing these box sets. Okay, the first of the Led Zeppelin box sets, I'm going to show you them. I haven't opened this since I received it in the mail a couple years ago, and it's this, Led Zeppelin BBC Sessions. This is a 200 gram Classic Records audiophile vinyl pressing. This box set is sealed, so I can't reveal the contents that's in this box. And the same with the last two box sets I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show the box sets and that's it. I'm not going to open them to reveal what's inside. Next box set I have is The Song Remains the Same. This is a deluxe set here. This has more songs than the original album. And last but definitely not least, Celebration Day. This is a live album. This was recorded live at the O2 Arena in 2007. This was from the Ahmet Ertegun tribute concert. Led Zeppelin played an awesome 2-hour set. Okay, that wraps up the Led Zeppelin vinyl collection video. I hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more vinyl updates and vinyl collection videos, folks. Thank you very much for watching and take care.